representing the Hall of the Tigers, Suijiao and Shaolin, Mr. Luigi Olchesi. In the blue corner, representing the Dallas Park Center, Taiji and Qingyi, 9th Street Taiji, Mr. Jesse Powell.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Martial art world here. Kung Fu fighting today. Luigi Olchesi against Jesse Powell.
Any fighter that initiates a takedown will receive 1 point. So we just saw 1 point. The judges score it that way. They're in a clinch. There's another 1 point by Luigi Olchesi. He's fighting from the Hall of the Tiger, Suijiao and Shaolin. He's fighting Jesse Powell from 9th Street Taiji Academy. Okay, I don't know if they're going to score a point on that one. As you can see, the fighters, their style comes out. Luigi, being a Suijiao man, likes to take the opponent down. They're in the clinch again. In the clinch again. These fighters are being very, very careful today. They're pretty skilled guys, and they don't do a lot of nonsense. That's oh, another takedown. Luigi stayed on his feet, so he may get a 3-point for that. 3 points, there it is. Fighters are on again. Mixing it up. Oh! Both fighters went down. I don't think they'll score that anything. Our referee, Sifu Jason Mingyi, was saying before how there was a 3-second rule. If there's not a throw, and after 3 seconds in the clinch, he'll break it up. Oh! There's a score right there. We'll see how the refs and the judge score it. No score, it's a push. No score, it's a push. Well, it seems like they took each other down on that one. Good fighters, though. Not a lot of nonsense going on. They're really taking their time, and they're looking for openings and looking to put techniques together. Oh, there's the time. Time! And here's the beginning of round 2. Once again, we have Luigi Olchesi in the red and Jesse Powell in the gray, stalking each other, trying to put some combinations together.
Interesting combinations of punches, throws, and takedowns we don't see in many of the martial art events that Martial Art World covers, but this is, of course, the Sanshou Kung Fu, a new kind of fighting for us to have on the show. And that was a very interesting knock off this stage. We'll see what the points look like.
We're going to 3 points for that. Forcing your opponent off the stage is 3 points. Well done, too, with a series of combinations. If the fighters clinch for more than 3 seconds, the ref will usually break them. They like to see clean techniques thrown after 1 or 2 seconds at the most. And a takedown. Well, these fighters look, they're doing a good job. Jesse Powell looks a little bit tired. He did take a spill off the platform, off the late tie. Oh, there's a good shot, an overhand right. Too long in the clinch, too long in the clinch. As I was saying, though, Mr. Powell did take a spill off the stage. That will tend to daze you a little bit. Sometimes it takes a while to recover. Oh, there's another overhand right. And a clinch.
Taking a few shots to the head in that stage is not soft. It's a hard place to end up, and that's going to cause fatigue and wear your opponent down.
That's the end of that bout. And you're absolutely right, John.
This is going to go to Luigi Olchese in the red from the Shui Jiao School here in New York. Tough fighting style.
Martial Arts Training Magazine and Master Chief of Stars and Twitter videos production soon to be released. Videos on Shui Jiao. Tsushima demonstration team consists of athletes. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Here is now doing the Shui Jiao break
There's parts, everything is in the box over there. Pardon me? Right when you announce the winners. Can we get someone here to give me the trophies right when the winners are announced? Get one more Indian for it.
This is one I have. Should have on stage. Yeah, what's the thing? You're going to bring right over. Okay.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Seafood Factory from Utah, where we need to play. We're ready for the next bout, ladies and gentlemen. In the red corner.
I don't think Brett Black fight. You said Brett Black?
Brett Black.
Daniel Luna, Brett Black, Steve Iannaccenzi, Steve Innocenze, my
Very well said, John.
my co-commentator, John Burke of the Martial Art World here, watching Kung Fu Sanshou full contact fighting here at Manhattan Community College.
And they're mixing it up pretty well. We have Daniel Luna in the red. Oh, good exchange there. You notice the referee will break up a clinch if nothing happens in 3 seconds. Those are Sanshou rules.
Nice drive in on the opponent there. A little equipment adjustment. Steve, this is done with a red corner, white corner concept.
That's right. Red, blue corner. Red corner, blue corner.
Okay. I see the judge lifting up cards at the end of each round. Tell us if the fighter won that round. The first 2 rounds are taken, as in the previous fight, by one fighter. There won't be a 3rd round.
You're absolutely right, John. Just saw Daniel score a nice round kick to the leg of Brett Black. I don't know if they're going to give him a point for it, but it seemed to do a little damage. Brett seems like he's favoring his right leg a little bit. Oh, nice shot to the midsection. Left round kick by Daniel Luna. Now they're in a clinch. Oh, and it's a takedown. Usually if you initiate a takedown, you'll get 1 point even if you go down with your opponent. If you initiate it, you'll get the point. 1 point there for that takedown.
You're very sharp on the rules today, Stephen.
Oh, thank you. I try to be, John.
Kick, several punches.
Oh, and there's a... Well, we had an attempted drive off the lei tai. That's the platform they fight on. Didn't actually work, but...
I think Black's having a little trouble with the headgear and whole concept of getting pushed off the stage. You've got to be aware not only of... Ooh, nice block. Very interesting response to that kick. But, you have to be aware, as I was saying, not only of your opponent, but where you're going to end up. So you've got to be careful up there. Keep your guard up all the way around.
You're right, John. You know, Sanshou in this country is relatively new. We have a little break now in the action.
No, we got 2 different... I noticed 2 different kinds of headgear, and I think they're switching headgears now on Black's corner for the... We're looking at one with a jaw piece, big jaw piece in front, and one without. Of course, from my book, I'd like to have the one with the jaw piece, but this is... each fighter brings their own headgear.
That's right. That's correct, John. It looks like they're going to opt for actually a safety helmet, which we usually don't see too much of in Sanshou because they want to go for the heavier padded helmets, but it was a little uncomfortable for them, and comfort is important. It can throw off your whole fight if you're not comfortable. And that was very observant of you, John, to pick up on that, and he was having a problem with that.
Now, the gloves, we're using a
14 ounce.
I'm sorry, 14 ounce glove. That's a pretty heavy glove.
It's a pretty heavy glove, so if you think that these guys are not in shape, it's not that. Those gloves are pretty heavy, but that's because we don't want to see any injuries. We want to see good, clean contact, heavy hitting, but we want everyone to go home happy, whether they win or lose.
Okay. Okay, we're back here with 2nd round. Daniel Luna, Brett Black. Luna in the red suit with the yellow sash, and Brett Black wearing the red and blue top.
Oh, nice leg kick by Daniel Luna.
Luna using his body weight there to try and hold his opponent in place.
You see a lot of good techniques, martial art techniques, a lot of leg stopping, stop kicks, combinations. Saw an attempted suplex there before, it didn't quite come off. You're going to see a variety of techniques. There. And once again, our referee, Jason Mingy, stops the action after 3 seconds in a clinch. Nothing happened. A nice slip of an overhand right by Brett Black. However, he does look like he's...
Close one there,
Close
too.
one, yeah. Looks to me, John, like Brett is favoring his left leg. I think he took a little bit of damage.
Somebody got rug burn up there.
Rug burn also, yeah.
Very funny.
I'm sorry, it's his right leg he's favoring. He's,
Okay.
There's another leg shot to the left leg, and they will mount up on you and take their toll.
A couple good punches there too, right and left. And not real solid punches, but they take their toll.
Oh, and there's a drive. There's a drive off the platform. You notice, John, they have catchers here to help catch the competitors when they fly off the stage.
You got your spotters here, but that ain't fun going down like that.
No, it's not. It is not fun. Oh, good left jab. Going for the shoot under and off the. Oh, they didn't quite make it. I don't know how they're going to rule that one. I would predict they're not going to get any points on that.
Both fighters looking relatively tired as things go. We'll be back, I think, with a third round. If not, we'll tell you who the winner was. Winner was Daniel Luna with 2 rounds out of 3, first 2 rounds. Good fight. See these guys again.
Daniel Luna winning the bout, and Red Black, 2 good competitors. Let's give a round of applause. Big round of applause. See who won.
Did they do the demonstration with beating me on the demonstration?
No.
You don't need it.
No. Let's grab me food or something. Then go sit down.
You're going to be after the next.
Demonstration Kung Fu forms. Who is this?
This is Sifu Paul Sun from the Pennsylvania Siulam studio doing a praying mantis form. And you can see characteristic of a lot of the northern mantis, the 7-star stance, Chutzing bow, and the quick handwork.
Very nice form, very nice. Nicely executed. A lot of power.
Yes, John, Sifu's son is a deceptively big guy.
Thank you, Sifu's son.
We have another demonstration for you. Next up, from Ming's Chinese Wushu Academy, doing her modern Wushu snake boxing form, Sifu Cindy Ming.
comes to the hook sword, Cindy Ming needs no introduction.
Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Cindy Ming, you're probably recognized as the hostess of Martial Art World, Correction, he's in the blue corner. In the red corner, from Northern Shaolin, Taiji Quan, Mr. James Joseph Spearman.
James Joseph Spielman against Jason Anderson here. This match starting out quickly with one of the fighters out of the ring, onto the floor. I'm with Steve Inochense, and I'm John Burke of the Martial Art World. I'm going to give you this blow-by-blow commentary.
Well, already we've seen John Anderson has forced Spielman off the stage twice. He got at least 3 points on the first one. I think the second one will be ruled inconsequential.
Ladies and gentlemen, just so you understand, if you're forced off the leg time twice in one round, it ends the round. So both competitors will take a 1-minute rest and proceed into round 2.
Okay, what happened in the first round was if you're forced off or you leave the floor of the fighting surface twice in one round, that round ends and can be scored to either one of the two fighters. And in this case, I think that went to the blue corner. But the fight continues here into the second round. So just looking here at the action with Steve.
We just saw both fighters actually take each other down. There were no points scored on that. These two guys are being very careful. They don't want to do anything dumb. They want to watch their techniques, try to set something up. Oh, they're going to stop that. Loss of a headgear there. Oh, nice reversal there. Anderson wound up down, but he narrowly escaped a good inner leg hook there. That's very typical of Sanshou. As you see, John, they're fighting pretty hard, but there's a certain camaraderie against these between these guys. Oh, a nice overhand right. Didn't do any damage, but well landed.
No, there's been a very good observance of the rules and etiquette and camaraderie here so far in the first few matches, and I think we'll see that continue. However, there are some bigger guys yet to come here today, and they may get a little bit less courteous because one punch from a 180 is a lot different than one punch from a 130. So we'll see as the weight divisions go what goes on here today. There was a technique there, the implied technique that didn't happen. A little pounding on the head of
Spielman.
Spielman going on. His opponent's a little bit taller, a little bit more reach, and his headgear is always a problem in competitions. You never know exactly what's going to fit perfectly on what head, and you got to be ready.
We're back in the action again. Oh, there's the end of the round.
We'll see the judge's decision now, John. If Spielman did well in that round, it'll go to a third round. If not, that'll end the bout.
So that first round actually went to Anderson. Spielman left the ring two times. So, all right, we score this one. Well, let's see how it goes. Blue. Let's see. I don't see all four judges. One judge. Let's see.
We have a winner, ladies and
All right.
Jason Anderson from 200 rounds.
Anderson a winner.
The second round of applause for both competitors is a good match. Jason Anderson and James Joseph Spielman from Lady Shaolin.
Okay. And here's the start of our match. I have Larry Norman in black, Steve Stella in black also, but with the green shin guards. Larry Norman trying to get in with the left jab there. Up, Steve Stella with a round kick to the leg. Oh, good round kick, right round kick to the leg. Larry Norman scoring on Steve Stella. Points, he got points on that one. It was a good round kick to the body.
Well, Larry Norman, Eagle Claw, Steven Stella. Helmet's off the helmet's off the stage. Not the fighter though. How does that score? The helmet has to be on the fighter when it leaves the stage. Is that correct, Steve?
That's correct, John.
Thank you. Fighters are getting bigger. Larry Norman has some wicked low kicks that he's thrown at Mr. Stella. That first time he put him down, of course, I don't know how that relates to the point concept here, but in Kyokushin, that's a half point. That's what it was. Half point when you go down. I'm sorry, in the knockdown karate. This is Kung Fu's knockdown sport that we have here today. Growing international sport, and the first time we're going to see it in the United States in an international competition will be this year. There, Larry's rearranging the helmet of Steve Stella there. I think I don't know. Larry seemed to be pulling his punch there.
Now we have Steve Stella stepping off the stage. I don't know how they're going to score that one. There's the end of the first round, John.
All right.
John, these guys are 190 pounds each.
Yeah, some bigger fellas.
Yeah, a round kick to the leg from one of these guys will tend to give you pause. That's for sure.
takedown, John. Let's see another 3 points on that. And there it is, 3 points again for Larry. Larry Norman's really dominating this match. Oh, there's a front sweep. We may see another 3 points on this. 3. Larry's really racking up the points.
Now, how many points was that in one round?
So I count 9 so far.
No, but I mean, we were talking earlier about if you get to reach a certain amount of points in a round, that round is over, the fight is over.
Well, I think it's nearing that. We haven't reached it. We're nearing it.
Thank you, Steve, for the
There's my
definitive
expert.
number there. I was looking for that 12, 10, 15. Well, we will consult the rules, and we will be back to this fight.
Another 3 points. So.
One of the keys in this kind of fighting, besides technique, of course, is stamina. And Larry is very well tooled on the stamina portion of the fighting. Steve Stella's giving it a good effort up there, but he's a little tired. He's gotten knocked around quite a bit. He had a good workout. Larry Norman, Ying Jiao Pai, victorious. Yes, big round of applause for both fighters. Both good young men.
See there, Larry really dominated that match, John, with that chopping hook kick to the foot, and also the round kick to the leg. So a lot of quick, deceptively simple-looking footwork, but it wins the bout.
And we are there. Mr. Larry Norman for Ying Jiao Pai for the review call. A round of applause for both players, ladies and gentlemen. Larry Norman and Steve Stella.
You can bring.
For Steve Rick Kellerman from Challenge
That's on the reel somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have a big round of applause for the fantastic.
We have judges. Do we have enough judges? Do we have enough judges? Judges over there?
George Creighton III against Elon Schwartz from Boston Kung Fu. Elon in the black, George Creighton in the red. Steve Innocenze, me here. A couple of fast fighters here.
John, these guys are 145 and 140, so you're going to see a lot of fast-handed footwork. They're light, they're quick. Oh, there's George Creighton III with a couple of good round kicks, but a toss to the ground. No points, though. No points.
Creighton comes from a family, martial arts family. His father, one of the legendary instructors in the New York area, traveled around many places, operating his new school this year in New York. Boston fighter, Elon Schwartz in the black, Side kick there. Couple punches from Creighton. Sizing each other up. Kick to the low side.
This is a good match, John. They're pretty equally skilled, so they're throwing a lot of stuff, but they're tying each other up and slipping each other's techniques. Neither one of them has hurt the other yet.
Nice evasion of coming off the stage there. Very nice.
George slips out of the way there right at the last second.
It's using the space to your advantage.
Looks like an attempted but ineffective suplex in the making there by Elan. There's the end of the first round.
All right.
Let's have a round of applause for our fighters at the end of the first round. While we're taking this good calls, ladies and gentlemen, let me announce properly that in the red corner, representing World Wushu Sanshou.
Round number 2, Stephen Echenze, John Burke. We've got George Creighton III and Elan Schwarz. Creighton in the red, Schwarz in the black. Low kick.
And apparently Elan took the first round by a narrow margin, John. Oh, good right snap punch to the face. And good footwork. Elan is coming on strong. George is hanging in there though, John. This is a good bout.
Creighton has his work cut out for him now. Neither fighter wants to make the mistake of giving the other guy the opportunity.
They're being very careful, John. Oh, there's a takedown. We may see 1 point for that. 1 point for Elan Schwarz. There it is, 1 point. Even though he went to the ground himself, he initiated the throw, the takedown, so he gets a point for that. There's a left hook to the head. Didn't do much damage. Oh, round kick, great round kick to Mr. Creighton's leg. A lot of action, These guys are light and fast.
Both fighters staying at an interesting distance, not to get slugged in there too close up. Again, Creighton needs this round to continue.
Well, he just narrowly escaped getting taken down again. He wiggled out of it, which is good, which is what you need to do. Otherwise, he would have lost some points again. These guys respect each other at this point.
Both fighters a little tired now.
Oh, there's a right to the head, to Creighton's head by Elan Schwarz, a left to the jaw. That's the end of the second round. We'll see what happens, John. If Elan has taken both rounds, it will not proceed to a third round, and I think that's pretty much what we're going to see here. But
doesn't look good for our friend George Creighton III here. Waiting for the judges' cards.
That's Sifu Mike Barry refereeing, a very well-known and hard-working Sifu. We're very lucky to have him here.
All the Sifus who brought their students down are hard workers here today.
They certainly are. We're very lucky. We got a great turnout here today. A lot of famous people here. A lot of very, very knowledgeable people here, John, in the Chinese martial arts world.
Absolutely. A number of instructors there in the audience. C.K. Chu, Chris Colombo, many, many others that I don't recognize sitting up there. Of course, George Creighton Sr. Okay. There it goes. 2 rounds to Elan Schwarz. Victor.
Both fighters on the stage, please. Winner is Elan Schwarz, the CrossFit Kung Fu. Elan Schwarz. Let's have a round of applause for both fighters, ladies and gentlemen. Milan Schwartz and George P. Craig III. That was a great bout, a lot of action. It's Kava of the Buddha and Great Chunk School. See the James Combat and his demonstration team, ladies and gentlemen.
Now performing is Chisao, white ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, Team Kava is now going to demonstrate blindfolded sticking hand. Blindfolded Chisao. Team James Kava, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big round of applause for Team Kava and his demonstration team for Buddha and Great Chunk. Representing the Raul Ortiz Praying Mantis School. In the red corner, Mr. Mike Hernandez. In the blue corner, Mr. Billy Massanet. This will be a non-scoring bout, an exhibition bout, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, we use Dr. Quan. Judge, we also need a medic. You're a doctor, right?
I'm Christian.
Oh,
I'm Christian.
well,
You want to give me Jack?
This is junior training brother who will get the second place. Let's have a big round of applause for both competitors. This was an exhibition match, ladies and gentlemen. From the Ortiz Fernandez School, Mike Hernandez and Billy Grayson.
And we're back with action, John. Starting off, whoa, very aggressive, whoa. Very aggressive competitors. It's Tom Fitzgerald with the white stripe, Clyde Norman in the black outfit. Clyde being very aggressive, trying to force time off the mat. Tom held his own, though. After that exchange, John, they're a little more cautious of each other. Oh, good overhand right by Clyde Norman.
Fitzgerald almost got in the way of that knee there.
Round kick by Clyde. Another overhand right by Clyde.
Norman in the black headgear, Fitzgerald in the red.
Oh, but Tom Fitzgerald turns it around. They both go off the stage. Some good action in this one, huh, John?
Well, these are the bigger boys. They fight hard. What we got coming up here now?
Overhand right by Tom, a little uppercut by Clyde. And Sifu Barry breaking the action since there's a clinch with nothing happening for 3 seconds.
Fitzgerald using a little bit on stamina there.
Fitzgerald has something stuck in his throat.
Airball. A lot of flu going around in New York. 68.3% of the people in the New York tri-state area have the flu. And it looks to me like Fitzgerald is not feeling too hot right now. So get in that ring up there. Fight, and sometimes you get that feeling like it's not even whether you're going to get hit and get hurt. Sometimes you think you're just going to die up there. It's the feeling I've had before.
Tom,
Harold's ready though. He's back up there.
he's back. He has a little bit of blood coming out of his right nostril.
Norman's got some good uppercuts there. You're going to watch those punches. Not a sport for the faint of heart.
Oh, another left. That's the second one in a row, John.
Tell you, he's hanging in there, though. He's hanging in there. Take a lot of the steam out of you.
There's the end of the round.
Cheryl got rolled around up there, got hit a couple times, but he's doing okay.
I think what happened, John, is it's not his mouthpiece. He started choking on it. They didn't bring his mouthpiece. It was, you know, out of the package mouthpiece.
Okay.
He couldn't take it.
All right, Steve.
We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen, for the first round. First round goes to the blue corner. We will be proceeding to round 2.
Norman's got the advantage here. Clyde Norman, the black headgear, has got the advantage because he's got that first round and won't go to 3 if he takes the second round. Fitzgerald is up there to fight, though. Back up on his feet.
They're ruling that just a fall down, not a takedown, John, so there's no points on that. Good round kick to the leg by Tom. Fitzgerald didn't seem to have much effect, though, on Clyde Norman. They're feeling each other out. Both of them a little tired. Tom needs to be very aggressive in this round to come back after losing round 1.
Norman's got some very intense looks for his opponent there.
Tom narrowly avoiding a nice roundhouse left thrown by Clyde Norman.
Clinch there, 3 seconds, break him up. Very good officiating with these fights.
Oh, Mike Barry is one of the best, and Sifu Jason Mingyi is one of the most experienced Sanshou fighters we have in the United States.
Absolutely, did good job both ways.
Tom with a looping overhand right, missing by quite a bit there.
Fatigue shows a little bit there. Fitzgerald is a little wary of closing the distance with Clyde Norman after catching that knee a couple times in those uppercuts. Norman has some good in-close techniques to be careful of. Fitzgerald is trying, mustering that energy to get through this round.
Tom takes a rising kick to the midsection. Seems to be okay though. Throwing some looping punches, not connecting. Tom Fitzgerald.
Trying to keep Norman from making that move.
And Clyde is just holding his own. He's waiting for that opportunity. And that's the end of the round, John. I think we pretty much know how it'll come out.
Well, the waiting for the judges here on round 2. Okay, we're going to go to Clyde Norman,
We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen.
the victor.
Both competitors on the leg side. After 2 rounds, our winner. From the Ortiz Chinese Boxing World Championship, Clyde Norman. Clyde Norman, winner. Following on the leg, the competitors, Clyde Norman from Ortiz Chinese Boxing and Tom Fitzgerald from World Shaolin. Each round.
Thank you, Mike Berry, for some great officiating in there from Southern Maryland. Be back.
Next up, we have another demonstration, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a big round of applause for Stephen Treadstow, ladies and gentlemen.
Wushu compulsory form, staff play. Next, I'd like to bring up my senior student and former international champion, Gregoire Raymond, demonstrating the Northern Broadsword, Wushu. Give him a hand, Gregoire Raymond. This is an example of the type of routine you will see in the World Championships this August.
Stanford? Would you like to see this in Stanford? There's a guy right secretary. Maybe there's a key in there. Hold on. You mean we're not supposed to argue about the name? What the hell? Look at these things. Very significant. Okay, fast and furious here. Whoa! Whoa, what the heck was that?
He felt that too.
Well, no, these guys are slugging here. Little equipment failure. Often happens. Now we've got Ami Marchena. Chris Sanford. Let's watch close here, folks. Sanford in the black headgear, Marchena in the red. Sanford is he's really souped up for this. It's gonna take. I think he hurt Marchena's leg or hip on the way down. I'm not sure, but Marchena is not happy. Appears he may have pulled a muscle. He may have had a slight dislocation, but he definitely is hurt. He took a couple good shots there, Steve. We corrected it. We corrected it.
We'll take a little pause here while our medical personnel check out Ami Marchena, Chris Sanford, standing by from Baltimore. Very hard hitting this bout, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, right kick to the head.
Solid first blow right up to the target. Didn't have that much effect on Ami though. He's got some wicked kicks. Look out. Well, a confusing roll and throw there. Let's see how the ref scores it. The fighter who initiated is not the fighter who ended up on top. Okay. Round is over. Twice off.
Ladies and gentlemen, twice off the lane line stops the round.
And gives the round to the person who stayed on this. But we've never told the people in the audience that. Let's go.
We're back, John.
Okay. Here we are. Ami Marchena and Sanford. Chris Sanford in the black headgear from Boston Sanshou. Fighters looking for their opportunities to try and score
the action. Good left hand by Ice. Up, good right going off the edge again.
The wash. Now, Ami Marchenia really needs to survive here. Got to stay in that ring.
Beautiful takedown. Ran into a hook and kick, wrapped it up, took him down. 1 point for Ami. He's coming back a little bit. And there's another takedown, but a reverse. I'm curious as to how they'll score that, John.
3 points. Looks like it was 3 points for Mike Barry.
Takedown after he called break. No score on that. These guys have been hitting really hard, John, and they're a little tired. They're in great shape. They're just tired. Oh, and that again that'll stop the round.
We have a judge's decision on this, ladies and gentlemen. Twice off the late line stops the round. We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen, from the Boston Kung Fu School, Mr. Chris Sanford. Chris Sanford, ladies and gentlemen, from Boston Kung Fu.
You got it. The winner, Chris Sanford.
Great fight, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have a big round of applause for Chris Sanford and Ami Marchenia.
So what do you want? Go back under there and screw them. Go back under there and screw the stage, will you? Okay. Send Eric under there the next time the Shui Jiao guys come. Better get your head out of there. You Italian guys never respect us Irish. Because you were here first, you know. Roberto Bagno, Pasta Bagno. Okay, we've got Jason Sinkler and Robert O'Bannon. O'Bannon in the gray and white, and Sinkler in the all black. O'Bannon off the stage there. I said gray and black is what I meant to say, and Sinkler in the all black. Strong techniques getting thrown by these guys at almost 200 pounds. Whoa. And it seems like O'Bannon wanted to return the favor from the previous moment. And there's a fight here. Okay, we got Sinkler and O'Bannon going about it, and there it goes. Well, O'Bannon threw Sinkler out that time, second time in one round. This round is over. Okay, we've got O'Bannon in the gray and black and Sinkler in the all black, and we got an equipment failure. Ouch.
Stepping in there.
I think that
Lewis shin pad.
I think that Mr. Sinkler's Century gear have exploded. All right, a little equipment fix up here. I think we're gonna have to take this one off. Doesn't look like there's much left of it. Okay, while we adjust the leg here.
And we're here into the second round here.
Sinkler and O'Bannon. O'Bannon in the gray and black. Sinkler in all black. Where O'Bannon is really strong when it comes to pushing the other fighter out. And like in sumo, Sanshou is part of getting the guy off the platform gives you a win. Way to go. Why punch him out when you can push him away?
We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen, from Wu-Tang, UCLA. Robert O'Bannon the third winner. Let's have a big round of applause for our fighters, Robert O'Bannon the third, and Joseph Sinkler, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have another demonstration for you right now. This is our right chair.
Very nice demonstration here by Moses Arocho and one of his students from the Taiji Quan Kung Fu School in Long Island, New York. New York, New York. Kind of a partner set here on stage. Very nicely timed. Kind of kung fu demonstration that people like to see, familiar for the type of fights we see in kung fu films. But here it is, the real stuff demonstrated for you. Moses Arocho.
Let's have a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, to Moses Arocho from the World Wushu Sanshou.
I'd like to thank everyone for allowing us to come here and share together something very important in the Chinese martial arts. The community is coming together. I can truly tell you that the East Coast, we got it together. Thank you, Lama. Thank you, everyone. God bless you.
Chico Moses Arocho, ladies and gentlemen. That's a big round of applause. Very much.
We're up with our next bout. We have Alberto Falcon Jr. in the red and Boyer in the black. Boyer starts off strong. Super Berry breaks the action. He's giving him a standing 8 count. Took a couple of good shots to the head. He's all right. Boyer coming in, grabbing. Both fighters off the stage. Overhand right by Boyer. Oh, Falcon steps off the stage again. 3 points for Boyer on that. Oh, Boyer with a right hand and a takedown. No points awarded on that. And Boyer forcing Falcon off the lei tai again. 3 points on that. That's 2 times that will stop the round.
Round is stopped. Same fighter steps off the stage twice, stops the round.
And the fighters have been called back into the ring by Super Berry. Oh, they're in the clinch. Boyer receives a point for that, initiating a takedown. Oh, there's a good stop kick. Oh, the action stops. And a 1-point takedown for Falcon Jr. Falcon getting 1 point for that.
Tough match going on here. Ooh, both fighters going down hard.
No points on that, John.
Boston fighter in the black, New York fighter in the red. A couple of few shots to the head there.
Attempted suplex there by Boyer in the black.
Drug burn. Boyer from Boston.
Oh, and a right and a left combination by Boyer. Standing 8 count for Alberto Falcon. Both fighters to the mat again, John.
Hard there.
No points on that, John. No points awarded.
Alberto Falcon in the red, Boyer in the black. Tough match here. Both fighters about the same size and weight.
Left jab by Boyer. Oh, and there's the end of the round. This is going to be a close one, John. I think probably the match will go to Boyer, the Boston fighter, but it's pretty close.
Okay, be back. Hear from the judges.
On the stage, please. We have a winner in the red corner, representing Boston Kung-Fu Taiji, Mr. Robert Boyer. Robert Boyer, winner. Let's have a big round of applause for both fighters. Let's have a round of applause for Alberto Falcon Jr. and Robert Boyer, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, we have two popular fighters here, Hugh Marlowe from CK Chu Tai Chi School and Mr. Tito Flores from the Lung Fu Tai. Let's see how this fight goes.
3 points for Marlowe on that, John. Forcing his opponent to the ground with hand techniques.
Marlowe's a big guy with long arms, and he seems to be stalking his fighter in an unusual way, but watch the way he comes in on Flores.
3 points for Marlowe on that, John, with the force off the leg tie.
Ooh, that was a punch. A little low.
Flores with a round kick, double round kick to the leg. Oh, and Marlowe with a right hook.
Marlowe's a puncher. He's a puncher. And he's punching too.
These guys are really whacking at each other.
Look at the arms on Marlowe.
Marlowe has a warning for too many consecutive punches to the head.
Oh, that's right. It's no more than 3, right? Clash. Two fighters both kicking each other at the same time.
I think Flores is a little hurting on that double stop kick of both fighters. Took one on the inside of the thigh, which can be very painful.
A lot of action in this match here. Two fighters seem to be clashing very, very close here. Even though there's a little size difference where they're both coming out of the corner. Well, Marlowe's got his target there.
That ends the round.
End of the round, ladies and
So Flores, Marlowe in the black, Flores in the red. What we got? Sanshou Kung Fu, full contact fighting. And there goes Flores. Again, first time in this round.
Marlowe definitely has the size advantage on
He's
this side.
using his weight and his size to muscle his opponent out, but
nice.
he caught one coming in there. He caught one coming in, but he did not end up off of the mat. He did go down, but not off. So I don't know. Of course,
Flores will receive
all right,
3 points
he's
on
going to
that.
get the point, and he needs him. He certainly needs him to get through this fight. Marlowe's narrowly missing with that round, spinning back kick, and off he goes. Which is, that's his strategy. Well, Flores is down now. He's got a bad headache down there.
We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen, from CK Chu Tai Chi, Mr. Hugh Marlowe.
Javon Holmes, Chaz Menendez in the black, Holmes in the red and black. This is going to be a fight. Both these guys can move, and both these guys are well trained. So let's see what it looks like.
They're stalking each other, John. These guys are really good, and they respect each other. Javon in the clinch tries for a suplex. I think Javon will get probably a point on that. 1 point, there it is for Holmes. Holmes in the red. Another suplex.
Yeah, be careful not to end up under your opponent, though.
Another 1 point for Javon Holmes in the red. A round kick. Sequel Ming calling a break.
Dangerous stuff going on up there. Guys are really trying to be a winner, both of them. Javon Holmes red and black, Chaz Menendez all black.
Oh, another suplex by Javon Holmes. 1 point.
So watch out for that.
Came down hard in his elbow. He seems to be all right.
Rug burn hurts afterwards. Interesting technique. Fighters starting to feel each other out, mixing it up a little bit.
Hands up on inside, hands up on inside.
Menendez needs some points here. He's going to stay in this.
Take the leg, Quan.
Again. There's a shoulder throw.
Holmes manages to stay up there. Javon Holmes flips Menendez right out of the ring over his shoulder. Pretty impressive. A smaller fighter. Man, I've seen do a lot of different kung fu, monkey style, and excellently trained athletes, both of them. The round is over.
We've seen some great action so far in this bout, John. Two very skilled opponents. Javon Holmes in the red, Chaz Menendez in the black.
Menendez in the black, Javon Holmes in the red.
Stalking each other.
Fight here. Only you head on points as we are now. If Menendez doesn't do something serious in this round, then I don't know if it's going to continue past the second round. So, this is his opportunity to make a move. What do you think? Steve, you're mesmerized by the fight.
Another takedown, John.
Menendez caught Holmes that
Menendez
time.
probably get 1 point on that since he went to the ground also. It's a round kick by Menendez. Doesn't seem to have much effect. They're going for the takedowns again. Javon trying another suplex there. Doesn't quite make it this time.
Javon Holmes red and black, Chaz Menendez all black, trying to muscle each other around. Headlock and clash.
Takedown by Menendez. Let's see if he gets some points on that.
All right.
1 point on that.
He's catching up. He's catching up. This may go to a third round. Menendez pulls it out. He still needs a few good points. Holmes with a real nice uppercut.
Another takedown by Menendez. No points, though. No points. Oh, a couple of good shots by Menendez to Holmes' head.
Holmes is hanging in there. He's
Coming
hanging
right
in
back
there.
in, John. He's tough. He's a very tough, aggressive guy. At the end of the round, I think this one's going to go to the third round, John.
Well, let's see if it does. Hold up. Okay, here we come. This is the first fight to go to 3 rounds. Chaz Menendez, Javon Holmes. It's quite a battle here. Both fighters still ready to go.
Immediate tie-up.
Ooh, close one there, Javon. But close. See how this last round shapes up. There was an opportunity there for Holmes to push Menendez off the stage. Menendez is a puncher. He's a puncher. I think you might not be happy about that.
3 points reversing Javon Holmes' push off the stage, turning it into a take off the stage inside. Oh, there's double takedown. There's not going to be any points on that.
Here we go. Coming down. The crowd is really alive for this one. Whoever takes this round takes the match. Holmes needs points. Needs 3 points bad here.
These guys are tired, not because they're not in great shape. They're in fabulous shape. They're just, the level of skill is so high that they're tired.
Let's see what we can do here. Jazz in the all black, Javon in the red and black. Javon needs some points.
Calling the break. Oh, right stiff right jab by Menendez. Oh, Menendez slipping an overhand right. That's the end of the round. It's going to be close, John.
How close is it, Steve? I think Menendez has it on points. I was counting those points. I was looking for Javon to give me 3, and he couldn't. Tough one, ladies and gentlemen. Jazz Menendez, the victor. Ortiz spraying Mantis Kung Fu, and Ortiz is fast with his form. Did you tell him we were running short of time, Steve, or does he always move that quickly? The crowd is loving it. All right.
Next two fighters should be on deck. Christopher Goldsmith and Ray Fox. Attention, please. Any demonstrators who have not signed their
Okay, coming up here. Ooh, some big punches, some big punches.
Earl Parks landing a lot of those punches, John. But Goldsmith is trying to tie him up.
Christo Goldsmith, Earl Parks, they're both wearing black and red. Christo's on the left of the screen, Parks is on the right. Throwing a lot of punches there. He's in the clinch now. Two big guys here.
Round kick by Parks didn't have a lot of effect. Goldsmith trying to tie him up. Didn't tie up that uppercut though.
Goldsmith's having a hard time. He's getting hit quite a few times there in the head.
That should be 3 points right there, John. Knocking into the canvas. There it is. Mike Barry awards Parks 3 points on that.
Goldsmith's having his trouble with a more seasoned opponent.
Stiff left, John.
Got that head targeted for demolition too. Clinch there, we'll probably cut that. Bring the fighters back. Mike Barry doing an excellent job in the middle there. Goldsmith better put his hands up.
I don't think there's going to be any points on that. No points on that, John. Goldsmith with the red headgear, Parks with the black headgear.
And Parks is stalking. Again and again. 1, 2. There goes a painful punch.
A right overhand by Parks and a takedown by Parks. And Parks will get 1 point for that. Yes, he does, John.
Christo's having his trouble. Young man against a bigger, well, not necessarily bigger, but a more seasoned opponent. Either one of these fighters want to make a mistake, though. At that size, one punch can do it. We'll be back next round. We can try the demonstrator thing again. I only got one. Christo Goldsmith, Earl Parks. Goldsmith needs some points here.
And Parks is laying that left hand in quite effectively, John. Goldsmith is
He's
right
trying.
back, though. He's very game.
Parks down there, one good one. Take the steam out of your sails, steam out of your irons.
No points, 2 warnings on that by Seafood Barry. Parks landing a lot of the flipping hooks, John. Goldsmith is hanging in there. He's hanging in there.
Lucky he's got that helmet on. He's a couple of tired fighters. A little muscling around in the ring going on up there. 3 more points for Parks. I think Goldsmith has had a little bit too much on his hands today. Parks. Good young man. Trying very hard.
Very game, John. Goldsmith is trying to land some kind of hand technique. He's not intimidated by Parks at all.
Almost like a mirror image of the two
1
fighters.
point. 1 point for Goldsmith on that takedown.
A little late in the round to be coming back, but if he can get us 3 more, it might help him.
Oh, round kick and a consecutive right hand to Goldsmith's head by Parks. He's still hanging in there. A left hand by Parks, a right hand by Parks. Goldsmith tries to tie him up. A takedown by Parks. Right on his head. That's the end of the round.
That one will hurt.
1 point for that takedown.
Goldsmith is mad. Hasn't had a perfect day. But he'll be back. The young man, he's got plenty of steam
He's
left.
got a lot of heart, too.
Absolutely.
He took a lot of pounding and it didn't...
We have a winner. Our winner, ladies and gentlemen, representing for Team Chinese boxing.
All parts.
We're there. Okay, Baton and Bartholomew. Baton in the red, Bartholomew in the black. And that was fast. He's not going to stick around a long time.
3-point push off the stage for Bartholomew on that one.
Baton in the red, puncher. Bartholomew in the black. Pusher. So
And that's it.
that's how you win.
You know, John, a lot of that is because they discourage backpedaling in Sanshou. So if you're a backpedaler, if you're a runner, and you just simply backpedal off the stage, you lose.
Well, as I said before, that's the way it is in sumo wrestling, one of the oldest forms of fighting that we still see in modern day times. And if you're out of that circle, you're out. That's it. You lose. Okay, we're back to Tom Baton, Josh Bartholomew. Ooh, some stiff punches getting thrown up there now. Baton doesn't want to get out of that ring unless it's prone. He's not coming off the edge this time. He's standing in there. Look, he's holding his position in center of the ring. He really wants to fight it out. Don't pushing me out. You have to punch me out. Huh? He's trying to keep Bartholomew off of him so he doesn't get locked up. Neither fighter wants to make a mistake now either. They both know each one has power. There he goes now. See, Baton is like, you're not getting me off the ground again. Lock up and sink in.
Nice right hook that missed by quite a bit.
Work that right jab. Work it down, work it down. Left hand up, jab.
Okay, here we come, winding down to the end of this fight. Bartholomew and Baton. Bartholomew caught a knee there. I don't think he was too happy about that.
Good morning there, given to Bartholomew by Seton Barry for holding and punching, which is illegal. Running kick by Bartholomew. Doesn't have much success. Baton was determined to stand his ground this round.
He's really trying hard to keep his back from the...
On a takedown. Probably good for 1 point. Bartholomew gets 1 point on that.
Baton needs it.
Right hook. Stops.
Standing his ground now.
Round's over.
A lot of action here in this round. Okay, it's another fight that's going to go the distance to the third round. Bartholomew in black and Baton in red and black going into the third round. Sanshou's full contact kung fu tournament. Baton using gold, nice technique. I'm here with Steve Inochenze.
No points on that.
Well, that's what Baton has made it his point to say, I'm not going unless I take my company with me.
Oh, an overhand right by Bartholomew didn't have much of an effect. In the clinch too long, Sifu Barry breaks it up. See a lot of regard for one another here today, John. These fighters have been whacking each other, but in almost every match, we've seen a lot of concern on each fighter for the part of his opponent. That's good. It's like we like to see that. Good sportsmanship.
Very close fight here. Let's see what happens in this last move.
Overhand right by Bartholomew doesn't have much effect.
Trying to throw that solid punch. Looking for that chin. I don't know. I don't think Baton is going to be an easy punch out. Close fight here. Somebody better do something. Whoever gets the points gets the fight.
That's the end of the round. This is a close one, John.
See what the judge's call is. Add up the points, and he'll give you a winner.
Our next two fighters should be on deck, Victor Maldonado and Gilbert Santiago.
Judges give it to Baton.
That was a great bout, ladies and gentlemen. Very close. Let's have a big round of applause for both fighters, Baton and Bartholomew. Jason Lee, let's have a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Here's our final bout of the night, ladies and gentlemen. In the red corner, representing Lama Kung Fu in New York City, Mr. Victor Maldonado. In the blue corner, from the West East Chinese Boxing Center,
Santiago's are going to disappear. Mighty fast. It's moving mighty fast here. Victor Maldonado, Gilbert Santiago. Maldonado here on the left side of your screen. Santiago on the right side.
No points awarded on that, John. Heavy duty slip. These are two big boys. Back in it, John. Oh, round kick.
Maldonado is
hanging
trying to get out from under Santiago's wrath. Santiago a little taller. Both men still up on that platform. They're trying to bully each other off. And
These guys are really putting out, John.
they're moving.
Big guys.
Whoa, okay. Well, both fighters out at the same time.
Time is stopped on this. I don't know what kind of points will be awarded. It looked like Maldonado initiated that and did a head throw on Santiago off the stage, but
Let's see what the judge says.
I see.
I don't think he's going to award any points.
No points.
It's a wash. Well, that's what Santiago was trying to do, was push Maldonado off, and he managed to muscle him over.
That was first time.
A little higher. Taller man, but Maldonado caught that kick. 1 point.
Santiago gets 1 point on that. Maldonado went for a leg reaping technique, but at the wrong time.
Well,
That will end the bout. And that will end the round, rather. 2 times off.
Maldonado having a hard time.
Can I remind you, ladies and gentlemen, any of our demonstrators who have not signed their waivers, please come up to the table.
Okay, here we go. Santiago, Maldonado. Maldonado on the left of your screen, Santiago on the right, and strategy is get the fighter off out of his face. Maldonado still had Santiago by the arm when he got twisted around there.
Still, it's 1 point for Santiago. That was a clean takedown.
Maldonado's coming back a little bit. Santiago seems a little tired. Of course, he's got the advantage on the numbers. Well, better luck next time. We have a decision from the judges coming up at the end of that round. I'm sorry. No, I thought you were finished. I don't want to get it premature.
Round winner, ladies and gentlemen. From the Ortiz Chinese Boxing School, Frederick Santiago. Let's have a big round of applause for Frederick Santiago, ladies and gentlemen. Frederick Santiago and Victor Maldonado.
Last call. Anybody who demonstrated on the stage